stretch, but yeah, sure.
I actually just want to let people know here. So we're at Sawmill Creek in Huron. Ohio,
right outside of Cedar Point, if you're familiar with amusement parks.
Yeah. And they very generously let us use this, what they call a breakout room. It's essentially like a boardroom with a projector screen and stuff. But thank you very much, Sawmill Creek. I didn't think we were going to have this kind of setup. I pictured us doing this in a dirty hotel room or a motel. So this is pretty good.
I mean, we had to. It was a couple $1 million for the room.
Exactly. Yeah.
So but with the money we make from this, as you can see, professional quality that we are.
And we're going to hashtag Sawmill Creek in our in the. Comments.
It's a beautiful facility.
Oh,
I got here a little early. We walked down to there's a golf course here, and there's a restaurant.
Had some lunch,
burger and some chicken, and there's a little water out there. It was really nice, and the server was extremely friendly, as busy as they were.
Oh, absolutely. And then even when we were leaving, like she was just swamped with golfers, like trying to get drinks and lunch. So thank you very much, Sawmill Creek. Thank you very much for having us here. All right, now let's talk about the big news of the week, Jace. The big news. The big news.
Well, I would love to, but for some reason I can't share that screen
because it's in a different browser than everybody. It opened up that one right there.
You gotta be kidding me. So apparently you can't share that browser, huh? There we go.
There we go.
So, Darren, I don't know if you're under embargo or not with a certain device.
I'm good. I can absolutely talk about it.
Darren received a device to review, as well did I, both from Nothing. If you guys aren't familiar, Nothing is I think they started out as an audio brand with earbuds and headphones, and then they have CMF by Nothing, which is like their budget brand.
Correct. Yeah.
They've also now moved into cell phones. Darren was more lucky to be able to review the 4B.
Nothing Phone 4B, that is correct.
And I've got the Nothing 3A in, of course, pink.
Pink, of course. That's definitely your color.
I got excited to get the opportunity.
Yes.
Darren gets many of these opportunities. I don't get as many, so I was excited. But then we find out that, well, if I can get back there.
There you go. If you make it a little bigger. There we go. If it's going to like, there we go.
There you go. We're down here in the middle here.
Yeah, bottom. We're hiding. Hey.
So interesting. You can go ahead and start off there.
So there was a report earlier this week, actually 2 days ago, maybe even yesterday, that Nothing was going to exit 12 global markets amid struggles to sell their Nothing phones around the world. Now, it has since been Nothing's come out and said, no, it's not true, yada, yada, yada. It's internet, tomfoolery. But the problem is that we were right about one thing last week, Jason, and this is how it started then.
Yes. So OnePlus, there were rumors that we're not even in the frame anymore.
We didn't put ourselves back in.
So
there we go.
There's a rumor that OnePlus was going to leave a bunch of markets.
Correct.
And then they said, no, it's not true. Don't listen.
Yep.
And it actually happened.
Yes.
This is I didn't pull up that article, but this is the first article where it said, hey, they're exiting 12 markets, not all markets.
No, yeah.
But there's a caveat that said they're doing really well in India. So I'd imagine they stayed in India if this is true. And maybe the U.S. market. And the only reason why I say that is because Nothing recently took over from OnePlus and Best Buy. So OnePlus left after saying they weren't.
Yeah.
Is Nothing going to leave?
Listen, my spidey sense is telling me that this might be the beginning of the end.
And who's the CEO?
Well, Carl Pei, right?
So, Carl, if you're listening,
don't
leave the U.S. and North America yet. We need competition here. And I don't want a duopoly of Samsung and Apple only.
Well, I mean, look at what's happened in the last 2 weeks, right? Like amid all these RAM shortages and price increases, we find ourselves looking at yet another brand who's saying, hey, this ain't working. We're not making any money. We're not selling any phones. Now, I read an article yesterday saying that Nothing has only sold 20,000 units of the 4B.
Which is not good.
No,
but it's also not their main device.
No, exactly. But I mean, it is this year's Nothing phone. They're not releasing another phone this year.
Not releasing a flagship.
Flagship phone,
and that's the other issue. People say that the Nothing Phone 3, which is technically their flagship, isn't a true flagship.
Yeah.
The other thing is Samsung and Google, while they're raising their prices too, which is ridiculous.
Yes.
Or not Google, I'm sorry, Samsung and Apple and Google, they can kind of negotiate prices on RAMs because they're bigger.
A little bit. Yeah, they got some more money
Nothing
to play with.
is tiny.
Exactly.
They cannot negotiate, hey, we're going to give you this amount of money for this amount of RAM.
So here is my question, right? So like, if you're the CEO of Nothing, and you know that your Nothing Phone 3, which was pretty good, right? Like, it was a pretty decent phone.
I was pleasantly surprised. I was upset that I didn't have the spec monster sheet, but most people aren't going to care outside of people like us, I guess. But yeah.
So here's my thing, right? So why not just re-release the Nothing Phone 3, call it the 3B or 4B, but
not the 4B.
Oh, sorry, whatever it is, whatever.
Can't
right?
be the 4B.
Well, what I'm saying is re-release that phone for this year's flagship. Don't worry about adding any more RAM or anything like that.
Okay.
Upgrade the cameras, give it a bigger battery, keep it largely the same design, so you're not paying for any of that, and just absorb the cost of the RAM instead of paying more R&D to make a new design.
I think the problem is they can't do that. I think that they're not selling as many units as Samsung and Apple, so they're and cost.
They have to innovate,
and they have, even if they don't upgrade the RAM is still more expensive.
Yeah,
I don't know. If I was the CEO, I mean, is Nothing the best brand? No, but they've got a good angle with design.
Absolutely.
Like I've been super impressed with the CMF line as well, and I've got tons of their earbuds, and I it's in my bag behind me. You can see a backpack right here. Yeah. I've got the CMF headphones and they're really good too. Now, just a side note for you guys, you know, Darren didn't know I was going to say this, but we are kind of like not sponsored, but we are. Koss is our brand of choice. So we got some retro Koss headphones.
I like them.
Fresh out of the box.
That's true. We had some fun opening those boxes. Just for the
record. This is the reason why we don't do unboxing.
This is true.
He opened his box first, and I was setting this stuff up. And he's like, "Man, I did it." And he looks like a wild animal ripped open.
I look like Cookie Monster opening a box of cookies.
But then I tried to open mine, and the same thing happened. So, but if you're interested, in the description of this, there's a coupon code. I'm not sure if it still works. But it's like 25% off at Koss. I think it's US only right now.
Absolutely.
But if you're interested, you know, check it in the link down below.
Yeah. But yeah, so Nothing, we don't know what's going to happen. Our spidey senses are tingling a little bit, primarily because, hey, we were right about OnePlus, and as much as we didn't want to believe that they were going to pack it in, they have packed it in. They're out of North America now. So now, speaking of, you actually mentioned something, and I actually had this on my run sheet. And
is it right here?
Nope.
Oh,
that one.
Oh, okay.
So Jason mentioned Google having a little bit more money to absorb our price increases, but unfortunately, it's just so much fun sharing these.
It's so much easier if we had two screens.
I know.
Because I have two screens at home. But
it's okay.
What happened to it?
Okay. Anyway, so while Jason's figuring it out, Google has announced that all of our greatest fears with the August 11th release of the Pixel 11 are true. And true in that they are unfortunately going to be increasing the price of the Google Pixel 11 series line across the board. So from the Pixel 11 to the Pixel 11 Pro Fold, we're going to basically see a price increase. Now, here is the problem with a company like Google. Okay, yes. So Samsung, Apple, they increase their prices. People are not really that fussed.
Because they're big fans.
Exactly. Right. But more importantly, they're delivering on performance and promise most of the time, about 95% of the time. Google largely under delivers on promise when it comes to like performance.
Right.
Now, when you're getting slapped in the face with a price increase, that's a harder pill to swallow for a Google Pixel fan who wants the best of the best.
And Google, in their defense, makes fantastic phones.
Absolutely.
And we make fun of Apple fans a lot. You could shit on a piece of paper and say it's an Apple device.
Absolutely.
Buy it. But Samsung people are the same way. They're fanatical. Yeah. And they're pretty much and me and Darren have been kind of smitten with the new Samsung devices.
Absolutely.
But Google isn't they are growing a lot.
100%,
but their market share is so small, they could lose out by doing this. If you look here, it says here, Morgan Stanley says 1 gig of RAM went from $2.80 in 2025 to $12.
$12 a year.
Which doesn't sound like a whole lot.
But okay, so 8 gigs of RAM, that's like $100.
Right.
So that's going to be that would be if they stuck with an 8 gig model of phone.
And I don't know. Yeah. In 2025, they had whatever LPD X5. Is it a new version? You know, and Google's already struggling.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say struggling. Their performance always struggles. So the Tensor G6, if it's Why am I even doing this?
Is it going to be great? No.
Do we know that?
Do we know? But I mean, look, at the end of, I don't want to say that it's a hard thing for a Google fan to swallow, but it really is.
What's the 12th? Did you say the wrong date? It's August.
Oh, sorry, 12th. August 12th. Sorry, thank you. The 11 is the series.
We're doing like 16 things. Sorry,
yeah.
guys. Sorry, guys.
So August 12th, we've got this new Pixel 11 series coming out. Now, like, you're going to pay $100, $150 more for a Google Pixel device. It doesn't seem worth it.
To me, it is because I like Google devices.
Well,
I've got the Pixel 10
Pro. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I think for fans, they might suck it up. But if you were someone that it was like, I want to try a Pixel for the first time.
Yeah, but the fan base of Samsung and Apple, like
10 times over.
Yeah, 10 times
Google.
over. Yeah, so I have been noticing a lot more Google phones.
Yes.
This may actually make people go back to a Samsung.
Maybe.
Because I think camera-wise, I think the Pixel is better than Samsung.
Yeah.
It's close. But I think performance-wise and everything else, it's Samsung. No, I shouldn't say everything else. But they're both so close. They both sleep in bed together. So
well, that's exactly
software
right.
is the same.
Yeah.
Bixby's on there. I mean, Bixby.
Yeah.
That's your biggest. You love Bixby.
Oh, I love Bixby. That's the first thing I just say.
You know what? Bixby was better than Siri until we'll get to see what the new Siri is going to be like.
But so I mean, I know, like, we've been talking about this RAM, just hitting every company, the pricing.
Ramageddon.
Yeah. And unfortunately, that's where we're at. Ramageddon. That's going to be Jason's porn name.
Yeah. Well, no, I've got a different one, but we'll talk about it later. You can check out my OnlyFans page down below. I'll link that down.
Yes.
So we talked about, Samsung's do you want to talk about Samsung's devices now?
Sure, we can now.
Okay. I don't know if I even have an article on this.
I think I do on my run.
Here we go.
So, there we go. So here we go. The Samsung Z Fold 8 series is officially out. And if you followed any social media, you've probably just been bombarded with what I told everybody.
But here's the thing. So Samsung had the Unpacked event on the 23rd, 22nd?
Correct.
This past week.
Yeah.
And we already knew there was going to be a Z Fold Wide, which was the most highly anticipated phone.
Absolutely.
So a couple of things that threw me off. I'll start. So they went with the typical fold and called it the Ultra this year.
Yes.
And then the wide fold is just the Z Fold 8.
Correct. Yes.
Now, people say it's because it's got 3 cameras and that's about it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Like a bigger battery, 3 cameras, new chip.
So that's the first issue. I don't understand why they did that.
Okay.
The second issue I had was reviewers are going crazy. Like, they're going crazy with this device. They love this wide phone.
I told you.
Well, I've been watching, and they're like, they have like the Z Fold 7 or the Z Fold 8 Ultra open, and they're watching video, and they have the 8 next to it.
Yes.
And there isn't that much more room.
No, there's not.
There's just less black box.
So listen, I said all along that people are going to love this, and it's got nothing to do with the performance. It's about the form factor.
But what makes me mad is Huawei's done this. Pixel did it.
This is the first real, like, flagship level wide fold.
Well, then there's a guy, I'm not going to say his name. He's very controversial on X.
Yes, he is.
Recently made some comments about the PlayStation thing and got a bunch of crap.
Oh, yeah.
He came out and said, if Apple was never going to release or potentially release their Ultra, which is their wide fold, would Samsung even be doing this? Because it's been tried before and it never came through.
Well, you got to remember, though, so that design is from 2011. Samsung's had that in the vault since 2011.
So they had a patent.
They had a design ready to go.
So are they going to sue Apple then?
No, I don't think so. Because Apple. Do you really want to fight with Apple? Like, no one does. So I honestly, I had an early unboxing, an early hands-on.
This is an old one. This is from February.
Yes, it's true.
This is the S26.
Go to my run sheet. Then,
so let's
click on this one right here. I got you.
I got to share this.
Jason's showing the S26 thing. But anyway, the Z Fold 8 is... so people are going to buy it because they love having a small phone in their pocket, and I really mean this small. Like, when they say it's passport style, if you've ever seen the shape of a passport, it is the shape of a passport. There we go. It is the shape of a passport, and it folds to a little bit bigger than a passport when a passport's open. And I think people want small phones again. I think we've gone full decade circle here of us now going back to small phones. And I would not be shocked if in the next 2 to 3 years, we all have 6-inch sized phones or less in our pocket.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
She said. Yeah. So So I'm excited for this. I'm really interested in. That's kind of weird. You can see the two cursors. Look at that. Sorry, guys.
They're fighting each other.
That's like a little squirrel here, but I think it's interesting because Samsung's got 8 generations on Apple.
Yeah.
And the other big issue is the price. So here in the US, the Z Fold 8 Ultra starts at $2,100,
which is on par with what it is
in Canada. It's $18,000.
Yeah.
And then the Z Fold 8, which is the most desirable one, I think right now because it's something new, starts at $1,900.
It's a lot of money.
I mean, that tells me that Apple's is going to be $2,500 plus.
So I would say $2,500 US for the Apple. I'd say about $3,500, $3,300 maybe for the Canadian iPhone Ultra.
So do we think that the Apple Ultras, because I don't think this ultra wide from Samsung is going to change the minds of people about folds right now, because people who are buying this probably already have a fold maybe. But do you think the Apple Ultra?
Yeah, sadly, I think people that will buy the Apple iPhone Ultra. But here's the thing, right? Like it's riddled with they're still figuring out stuff right now. And I have an article that's somewhere on there as well about how they're still trying to figure out the Apple iPhone Ultra and making adjustments even to this day. And then at launch, it's going to be limited and it's going to be hard to find. And you're going to be, months are going to go by before you can get your hands on one.
Yeah, I think Apple in the past, when they have a new product, they limit the production to see how it sells. But that also makes it seem like it's very desirable.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. Yeah, it makes it look like, everyone's buying it. But then really, is everybody going to be buying a phone that costs more than a mortgage payment?
Well, and the Samsungs aren't cheap either.
Exactly.
But my thing is this, you guys can tell us in the chat if you want, is this a design you want? So most tech YouTubers have got their hands on it.
Yeah.
You included.
I haven't, it's in my, it's in my house.
You've had a hands-on.
I've had a hands-on.
He's posted, if you check out his socials, he's posted. Or swear by it.
Yeah.
But is this one of those things that's going to be overhyped? And when I get it in my hands, it's going to be like, okay, it's all right.
So I'll say this much. Here is my impression of it. If you have loved the S25 Edge and the S24, 5, and 26 Ultra, if those two had a baby together in a foldable form, you are going to love this. Because realistically, the S25 Edge was a great phone. It just had...
Android Stud said, it's cute.
Yeah, it's cute. But it is cute. That's the thing. And listen, I honestly believe that it will sell because of cuteness.
Okay, so when I think of the fold, I'm not trying to be sexist or anything, but when I look at this fold, I don't see myself on the screen here. You guys don't see us anymore. But when you see this, I think of an everyday person. I know it's
like this mic is just
But a lot of the marketing for the wide or the Fold 8 has had females using it.
I was just about to say that. You read my mind. Every ad I've seen, so here is what the Samsung rep told me when I was there. And this was from a pretty reliable source there, that they are thinking of discontinuing the Flip. Now that I haven't got any rock solid proof on that.
But couldn't you say that about every phone technically? Hey, there's a potential it could be axed.
I think here's what I think Samsung's hinting at. I think they're trying to position the regular Fold 8 as a female mostly used device, and then
you're right, because it comes in lavender.
Yes.
And then what's this? The exclusive was
green, like a sage green, mint green.
No, it was chickpea or something.
Something. This looks green.
And I was going to order that just because it was a different color. It's already delayed. Look, for that kind of money, you better be guaranteed that you're going to use the phone for a while. And we talked about it quickly. What does that say? Not fan of cover. Here, I can put it up in the screen.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what. I
don't know.
Anyways, it's just one of those things where, I mean, for that kind of money, and carrier deals are going up to, I think we talked about to Sam, or no, it was last week with Barry.
Yeah.
Some of these guys are going up to 4-year financing, which granted, it makes it more acceptable or more tolerable.
Is a Samsung folding device going to last more than a year before the screen shits itself?
It'll last a year at least maybe 2.
Yeah.
But if you have a 4-year lease or a 3-year lease, it's more affordable to you.
Yeah. Can I tell you what might be a deal breaker for some people?
What's that?
The Z Fold 8 doesn't have flex mode.
It doesn't.
It does not have flex
mode. Which
mode.
blows my mind. And that can't be updated with software.
No, it can't. No, it can't. So if you guys
don't know what flex mode is, it's like when you open a folding device, you can kind of like see how it kind of stops. I can do it here. And you can kind of like position where you want it like this. But the videos, if you look it up,
the Z Fold 8 does not have flex mode.
It just it snaps back or closed.
Now, I will say this much. So it doesn't have flex mode. It doesn't have wireless charging. It doesn't have the MagSafe. It doesn't have any of that. But that's okay. I can get past that. As far as flex mode is concerned, I think the Z Fold 8, from what I understand, it's got something to do with the hinge and like the very tight tolerances they have.
Yeah, but it's the same as the Fold Ultra.
No, but I believe it's
wider.
It's wider, and I think so. What they do and what they sell, Samsung sells a first-party case that has a kickstand. It's like a carbon fiber case with a kickstand.
Right.
That when I tried that, I had that
for the
in
wide
my hand for the wide.
But that's when it's already open.
Yes, correct. But you can also use it for when it's closed as well, because it turns, right? But I will say that is your best option. So if you are pre-ordering and you didn't pre-order I think it's like a carbon fiber kickstand case, go back and see if you can get that now, because it makes a huge difference.
I'll be honest, except for a flip phone, I very rarely use flex mode. I really don't. But if you guys look on the screen here, I know, Darren, I think you need glasses.
I can't see shit.
So this is another downside to this phone is you're paying $1,800. Granted, 50 megapixels are, as Juan would say,
megapixels,
don't mean much. It's all about processing.
Yeah.
But they give you two cameras, 50 megapixel each, at only an ultra wide and a wide.
Right, yeah.
And then
no telephoto.
And then your selfies are only 10. There's two selfies, I guess. There's one on the outside.
Inside, one on the inside, yeah.
And they're only 10 megapixel. You're buying an expensive phone. You would hope.
But I don't think there's room for a telephoto. Like, this thing's tiny.
They have one in the Ultra.
The iPhone?
No, the Flip. Or Ultra.
Sorry.
Fold 8 Ultra. Yeah. They got a 10 megapixel 3x zoom.
Yeah. But listen, here's my thing.
I'm not saying periscope. That's what you're talking about.
But Samsung fans, you can answer this. Do you really want another fucking there you go. But do you really want another fucking 12 megapixel telephoto lens in your Fold? Because I don't. I would rather have a decent wide and ultra wide.
I would say I probably use ultra wide more than a zoom.
Exactly. Yeah.
Depending, but there's also like the portrait modes, the bokeh, and all that stuff. What's no super light? What's that mean?
It is super light.
Oh, it's no super light. What does that mean?
I have no idea. So I don't know how to address that. Super light.
That's what they will say. That's another thing. The weight of these phones.
It's
super thin and light.
It's like you don't even have anything in your hand. No, it doesn't feel cheap at all. It feels very premium, but it is
it's super light.
It is very light. Like the lightest folding phone I've ever used, maybe even the lightest phone I've ever used. It's only 200 grams.
Right.
200 grams is nothing.
And this is the Ultra you guys see on the screen. Yeah. This comes with a 50 megapixel main. Ultra, 200 megapixel. Now,
all unchanged.
I thought maybe not. The 200 megapixel, though, it was in the Ultra as well, the S26 Ultra. It's a pretty good camera.
Oh, no, it's definitely good. Yeah, I have no doubts about that.
I'm not running the Samsung. I don't have it with me. It's in my backpack behind me. The Vivo.
Yeah.
I just got one back.
Yeah.
And you rock the Oppo. Yeah. So I think we know what to do if we're going to take pictures, but we're not the average person.
No.
Someone's going to drop $1,900 or be locked in for 2, 3, or 4 years.
And do the best camera they can buy because it's the most expensive phone.
And that's where maybe Apple might catch Samsung.
Yeah.
The Apple's only expected to have 2 lenses.
Now, can I just tell you what I think is going to be the feature that people love on this phone? So in the camera, there's a feature. I forget what it's called. I think it's called Center Stage. Maybe I got that wrong, but let me double check that. So you can take a photo or video of anybody,
right?
A group of people.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes.
And the AI, you can use AI to essentially crop in on that one person.
You pick the person you want. Yeah.
And it will literally crop out everything else around you. And the video will just be that person being followed around.
And that's for content creators.
Yeah. That is exactly correct.
I want to say it was...
I forget the name.
Joshua Vergara maybe did it?
Yes.
There's somebody, one of those guys, You can see who I listen to watch on YouTube.
Yes, it's good.
And he was like at the Samsung event, and you could tell him he was like filming like 3 guys at a desk, like looking at the devices, and he clicked on one person, and it just kind of cropped into that one person. It's interesting, but Samsung's really good at throwing a lot of shit at the wall and see what sticks.
It was a pretty cool feature when I went with my brother-in-law to the event, and he's like 6'7". And he was towering above everybody else in this room. So the guy just picked him up because he's a giant. In this crowd of people, we were walking around a kitchen. There was about 5 or 6 of us. And he just went, okay, watch this. So you tap on the screen, you tap on the person you want to focus on. And quite literally, the video looked like it was just him in the room because it was just following him around.
And didn't look that bad?
It looked amazing. It would look like very high quality. When you crop
in, you lose some.
Well, of course, yeah. Like you would think it's like.
How tall are you?
I'm just over 6 feet.
Yeah, so that was one thing. When I met you, I was like, okay, he's taller than I thought. Like, I was like, okay.
Yeah, I'm actually 6 foot.
Because I'm only like 5'11", 5'10".
You're not that much shorter. I thought you were going to be shorter. To be honest with you.
Yeah, 6'7". Yeah.
6'7".
God, how old are we again?
Honestly, Jimmy.
Come on, Jimmy. We don't do that anymore. If Apple uses the iPhone Air cams, is it?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, so the new iPhone Air 2 is supposed to have 2 lenses.
Yes.
So that might be where the cameras in the Ultra are coming from.
I don't think the iPhone Air camera is largely regarded as being awesome. It's good.
Good for what it is.
It's good for what it is. Yeah. I hope they don't slap that in the iPhone Ultra because I don't think people won't buy it for that reason. It needs to be the 18 Pro Max wide lens and the 18 Pro Max ultra wide lens, or they are fucked. To put it really simple.
I mean, I have to agree.
Yeah. And not for $3,500. Like Canadian money, like that phone's going to be the most expensive phone ever sold in Canada. The Apple iPhone Ultra. It's going to be the most ridiculous phone, it's like price ever. Now, are we okay with normalizing $3,000 fucking phones? Because I'm not. Like, I don't think that's good.
I think that's stupid.
I think it's stupid. Yeah. 100%.
And I think 4-year lease and 3-year leases are stupid. I was like looking around for the best deal on the Z Fold 8, and I use T-Mobile, and I have trade-ins, and they weren't giving me anything for the Pixel, which is the newest Fold.
It's crazy.
So I'm going to hang on to it. Maybe Google will give me better with their new devices. But I don't know. I think like AT&T was offering a 3-year, 36-month. And it was like $50 a month for 3 years.
That's a lot of money for 3 years.
And if you've got a family of 4 or 5 and you're paying a couple $100 already, you're going to pay. And that's where they lock you in. So if you could muster up enough money and have a decent trade-in, it's better always to buy it outright. Because you could take it to Boost Mobile here in the US, pay $20 a month for service and get unlimited everything. Yeah. Unlike Apple, Samsung still has, I'm assuming it has a physical SIM tray.
Yes, it does.
Well, in Canada, they always do.
Yeah, they always do, yeah.
I hope the U.S., they haven't switched. I didn't see anything about eSIM only.
I'm a little bit worried that I didn't check that. But
because I was looking at selling the Fold, and I think you and me both tried to sell something to a guy from Australia.
Yes.
First thing he asked me was, oh, it's eSIM only. I'm like, no, Google Pixel 10
has a SIM card.
Yeah, Google has physical SIM cards.
Yeah. I'm a little bit worried that I didn't check that. I hope it's not eSIM because I refuse to switch to eSIM. I will use SIM cards forever.
Get a Fold 7 now. It's interesting you say that because I brought up, I don't know if it was last week. I did a video on Amazon Renewed.
Yes.
And so Motorola had the Motorola Razr Ultra 2026.
Yeah, you told me that.
And it was like $1,500 for the new one. But last year's you can get renewed for under $500.
Yes, exactly.
And it's the same chipset.
It's the same phone.
Almost the same.
Yeah.
Now, my video didn't look good for Amazon Renewed because the one I got didn't look like it was.
You're not getting an Amazon Renewed.
Well, I bought a few of them, and they've come in impeccable.
Yeah.
But this experience was, it looked like it had been dropped. And then when I returned it, if you guys ever return something to Amazon, they send you a return label. That's prepaid.
Yes.
So I went and did a return, and they sent me a label that wasn't prepaid.
Oh.
So I paid, and I'm like, it was like $11. So then I contacted customer service. They refunded me the $11.
Yeah.
But then once the company who sold it, it was Amazon Renewed through a third party.
Right.
They received it, but never told Amazon it was received. So I had to pester customer service to get my money back.
Yeah.
So it's a good deal if you can get one.
Yeah.
The Razr device was a good device, but right now, I'm with you. I think the Fold 8 is the device to get right now.
Yeah.
If you can afford it.
Look, it's like I would say the Fold 8 Ultra is definitely not worth the extra $350. You're not getting anything different. And I think, like I said, the cuteness factor is going to sell. Now, speaking of cute, besides myself and Jason,
Before you go into
go.
We had a conversation at lunch. So I use a Pixel Watch 4. I love it. Darren's more of the screenless.
I am. I'm a screenless fitness
Whoop. So we have Whoop. We have the Fitbit Air, and you're currently using the Fitbit Air. I don't know if you have it on you.
I have a nice tan line right there. You can see it. There you go.
He is not currently using it.
No, I left it at home accidentally on the charger. Anyway,
but what did you say? So obviously this is the article we're talking about here.
Yeah.
But why before we start talking about that product? What do you think about the Air?
So I am not a fan of the Google Fitbit Air, and I'm sorry, Google. I love you. You know I love you. I always have. You hold a dear place in my heart. But I will say that the Google Fitbit Air has been good. It's very comfortable to wear. In fact, probably more comfortable than the Whoop, even though you get used to the Whoop pretty quickly. I have the Sport Band, which is like the silicone one, so it dries quickly, which I also like.
That's what I have on my watch.
Yeah.
You have to have that.
Yeah. But the problem I'm having with the Fitbit Air is that it's not auto picking up activities. So on the Whoop, I can be starting my workout and it knows exactly to the minute when I started and finished.
Right.
With Google, there's been days where it hasn't even picked it up at all, and I've had to manually log it, which is a bit of a pain in the ass, if I'm being honest.
So how long has the Whoop been out? They have different generations.
Oh, 4 years, 5 years now?
And this is the first Air.
Yes. What is it, though? Because hang on, Fitbit's had a wearable probably longer than Whoop has.
But Google got involved in screwing.
Yeah, that's it.
They bought Fitbit and kind of screwed things up. Yeah. So all those things you're talking about, I can't imagine you're the only one that has those issues.
No, I'm not.
Google could issue software updates.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to keep at it. I do miss my Whoop, and for data wise, what would Jason do? Bracelet for free? Yeah, I like that.
Or a slap bracelet.
Those are cool.
Good.
Yeah. I do think Whoop does data better than Google does.
Really?
Yeah. 100%. Yeah, like the data you get from a Whoop is class leading, and I mean that in the nicest way possible.
I've had this Google Watch for the last couple of iterations, and then I've had what's the other brand?
He even had a cock ring. This is true. It didn't track his data, but
it didn't track it, right? The data was really weird on that one. No, it was Amazfit.
Amazfit, yeah, which are also really very good.
They're good. The only reason why I don't switch to them, the battery life's the best. They don't have tap to pay.
Yeah, no tap to pay. Yeah, which makes a
not
huge
in the US,
difference.
Not in the US. Overseas, they do. Just not here. So.
So yeah, I'm going to keep at it. I'm working on my Fitbit Air review as we speak. But again, it is very comfortable, and I think even like I said, more comfortable than Whoop. And Whoop is already pretty comfortable.
But Whoop is like $200 to $300 a year.
Yeah,
I think the Fitbit, if you get the premium, is like what, $5 a month.
Yeah, and mine was included. I think with
you. Yeah. So if you have
the premium,
if you hey, come on. You didn't. It's Android's done. You didn't have to do that.
Thanks, man.
We really appreciate it.
Thanks, dude.
But I don't know. The price makes a big difference. The Air is $99.
Yeah,
and it's $5-6 a month. If you do get a brand new Pixel Fold, or that comes with a year of AI premium, and I think it's included.
Yeah,
that's how mine is. But I don't know about this one right here. So Whoop is $300. Whoop's has been around for a while. Yeah, we got Fitbit. Now there's this whole revolution of screenless wearables.
Well, I mean, who else had one? Was it?
I think
Amazfit.
Yeah, the
Helios. Yeah,
so Helios too. Which
I also tried and wasn't a fan of. But
is this but you might be like an Apple person. Like if you're an Apple user, you don't like Android because muscle memory is different. You've been using Whoop for so long, you're not.
I told you. So the thing that gets me on Whoop, and this is, I have the mid-tier one, not the highest, not the lowest. It has that fucking health span feature, which tells you how young your fitness.
I don't want to know
is.
that.
No, but that's like a video game. You want to get that lower and lower each week.
It's funny you say that because I work out every day, but I decided to cut out weightlifting.
Yes.
And start running again.
Yeah.
And I went from 5K, 3.1 miles, to now I'm doing 4 miles a day. And what I like about the Pixel, it's the same tracking software. Yeah. It's got that
the little dial.
The cardio.
Yes, the cardio. Yes.
My goal is to get 100%.
Yeah.
And what's weird is their week starts on Sunday.
Okay, right.
So Monday through Saturday, I got it. And I think yesterday I hit 105%.
Right, okay.
So today I didn't have to do anything.
Right, okay, that's pretty good.
That's why I'm here today, because I didn't have to run. If I had to run, I wouldn't have been here today.
So yeah, no, I mean, I think there's features that everybody's gonna love. Now, Garmin. Here is what interests me about Garmin.
How do you say that? Circa.
The Garmin Circa is Garmin's version of a screenless wearable. But here's the thing: Garmin's known for their data prowess and how much data they can pull from their sensors.
Now, their devices are very pricey.
Oh, absolutely.
And they introduced, probably in this article, it probably talks about a subscription fee, but they have since
rescinded. Yeah, so they were originally going to release this with I think a $10 a month subscription.
Oh no, it says here $199.
Yeah, no subscription,
and that's here in the US. What did you say it was?
It's $299 in Canada,
and it was released yesterday, July 24th.
So this Garmin Circa wearable basically tracks everything, and like I'm going to say probably even better than Whoop does. But it's an untested product for Garmin, right? Like Garmin's known for having bugs occasionally with some of their like fitness trackers, but they do get fixed 99% of the time. I don't know, man. So here is the thing that
it looks like it's similar to Google. So yeah, it's $199 or $99 for the fit, and then you get free. But if you want extra insights, it's $699 a month or $70 a year. I believe Fitbit's like $5 or $6 a month and like $100 a year, or something weird like.
So I'm going to tell you what I think the biggest draw card towards Whoop is.
Okay, what's that?
It's the charger
for the Whoop.
Yes.
What's the charger?
You charge on wrist. You don't have to take the device.
So
basically, if you have it on your wrist, there's a little puck that slides over the top of the Whoop.
So it can't come off.
It can't come off, and it wirelessly charges the device. Now, here's the reason I don't have my Google on. When I was leaving for this trip, I put it on the charger. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. Awesome. Yeah.
Jesus, you guys.
Thanks, guys. You guys are amazing.
Maybe I'll just stay here and go to Cedar Point.
That's okay. That's it.
We really appreciate the support, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. But here's the biggest thing. The reason I don't have my Google on is Wednesday morning.
You charged it and you forgot.
Yeah. Wednesday morning, I went downstairs. I put it on charge on the stupid fucking puck that I had to take off my wrist. I left it there, and I'm like, I'll get it before I leave.
But that goes back to what I said. It's muscle memory.
That's exactly right.
So for me, I like the way the new Fitbit or the new Pixel on the side.
Yes.
But I liked Samsung's wireless.
Yes.
There's no pogo pins.
Yes.
So there's more
place and go.
Right. And that's one thing I missed. But and I guess we didn't talk about this, but at the Unpacked event, they also announced the the
9 Ultra. 10 Ultra?
Well, no, the new 9 series watches and the Ultra 2.
Yes.
And I was talking to him about this earlier, Darren, that I have satellite communication availability in my Pixel 4 as well as ultra wideband, which both are not being used very, very well.
Yeah.
Like if Tesla would support Wear OS, they could be used.
You think they would, but
they don't. They do support Apple, but for tracking, if you lose your watch, I guess you can kind of find it easier.
Yeah.
And satellite communication, if you're running without a device like a phone, and you have the LTE version, you don't have LTE, you can get communication.
100%.
The Ultra is a huge upgrade from last year's Ultra.
Yeah, it is. It's nice.
But it lacks satellite communication and ultra wideband, which they never had ultra wideband. But you'd think for I think this Apple one has satellite communication.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
The only thing they put in the Ultra is a huge battery. Like
the battery is massive. Bigger. Yeah.
And then it can scuba dive. I don't scuba dive.
So at the event, they had it.
That's the most niche.
Yeah.
It's like Apple when they had the guys like running through the volcano.
I think it has improved dust and water resistance too.
Again,
yeah.
But I run every day. I'm not running underwater and scuba diving.
You're not running in a dust storm.
I'm not where I don't know if those fires keep burning. I'm just kidding.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. Good Canadian.
So another reason why Darren's here is, I'm in the U.S. is we're trying to solve all the crises.
It's true. We're solving the bushfires. We're solving the smoke problem. This is true. We were actually just out there, just like waving our hands in one direction together, so that it would blow.
Try to blow some of that smoke back away from whatever.
Yeah. But no. I think at the Unpacked event they had it. The Watch Ultra.
How you doing, Barry? Barry joined us.
Hey, Barry, what's going on, man?
Yes, in person.
Yeah, in person, very first time. Look at this. We're here.
And this was the first time I got to drive this far full self-driving.
There you go.
Although I am an idiot and hit toll.
This is true.
There's the turnpike get to pay.
Yeah.
And
he also hit 3 homeless people and a dog on the way over, but that's fine. It's fine.
The car looks fine.
The car looks fine.
You wouldn't even know.
You wouldn't even know. So anyway, the Ultra is interesting. They had it in ice, dirt, and
those are the colors?
No, like they had like displays.
It's like Apple.
Yeah, like Apple showing off
your hands on that. Yeah, you had like the little. So it's like the Apple Ultra. I mean, it's a status symbol.
It is.
You
100%.
know, it's the most expensive watch.
Absolutely.
And if you really wanted to go do an Ironman, and go through and then go scuba diving, you could.
I remember. So I'll tell you a funny story. When I got my first Apple Watch Ultra Gen 1, and I wore it pretty consecutively, like for months. We went to Universal Studios in Florida, and I tried out the diving feature in the pool because it was new.
Sorry, I do full
self-driving all the time.
Sam, the car drove for me.
The car drove for Jason.
And it did a really good job, except for the tolls. I had to stop for tolls, and
this is true.
I didn't want to hit anybody.
That's true. Yeah.
But anyways, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, anyway, I remember trying the diving feature in the pool, and I thought it was cool, but I never used it again.
You go to a pool, you can use a regular smartwatch.
No, I understand, but you can go under the water, and it tells you how.
Are you going to get the Ultra watch?
I've never had an Ultra watch from Samsung. Never had an Ultra watch.
I think you should get it. And if you do, you have to do an Ironman by yourself.
I don't know if my body can run anymore. Like that's the only issue I have.
Or you need to swim from Canada to over the pond.
So if I went actually not far from here, I could swim across the water. It's within
Lake Erie.
Like here.
You could swim across Lake Erie.
So you're saying that's the perfect test of the Ultra from Samsung.
Look, if they send you one to review, you have to review it.
This is true.
So if you die of a heart attack doing your Ironman, at least you got to try the watch. You know?
I mean, I would love to think I could do an Ironman. I think everybody thinks I could do an Ironman until they try, right?
I'm running 4 miles, and that can be.
I was a big runner. Like a couple of years ago, I was running
it's hard on your
10,
body.
15, 20, 25 kilometers in a single run.
We don't do kilometers here.
Well, I don't know what that is in miles, but 10 miles.
Yeah. No, it'll be a 10K is 5 miles?
So I would do
6 miles,
12 miles, let's say 13 miles.
When I was in high school, I did that. But
I mean, look, I never had anything tracking me when I was doing that a couple of years ago. I had the Apple Watch Ultra, and then it fucking ran out of battery because the Apple Watch Ultra 1 was just shit. But speaking of shit, Jason just put up an article, which we've got to talk about.
Don't make pull-up. So I'm pissed.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And I had to bring this up. I posted.
You brought this last week, and we're talking about it last week.
Yeah, I did, but now it's really effective.
Now
so the camera we're using it's called an Extra XTRA Muse. Yes. It's basically a DJI Pocket 3. It's a 4K gimbal camera. Great.
I forget what they called it in an article I read. Not a clone. Is it a clone company? I
think
it might have been called.
It's basically DJI is giving I don't know how they word it. It's basically a secondary company.
Yeah.
But it's this exact same thing. It's like you can use DJI and mics that I'm going to pair with this thing.
Yeah.
And it's their way of skirting in the United States the bans they're having on DJI because they're a Chinese company.
Yeah.
Well, in this article here, the U.S. the FCC is ramping up. They're targeting these so-called clone companies.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of them. So I'm trying to scroll as I'm looking at the wrong screen here. But it looks like I'm trying to think if they labeled the ones in here. So
yeah.
Oh, here we go. So here it says right here. So this is what pisses me off. So I got an email from Extra. They have the new Extra 2 Muse 2 Pro.
Yes.
Which is basically the DJI Pocket 4P or something.
Yeah.
2 cameras, and I paid $20 to get a $60 coupon.
Yeah.
Well, I got an email, and in that email from Extra, they said their timeline for release has been delayed, or they don't really know when.
Yeah.
And they're going to give me a 10% off coupon and cancel my early. Which tells me
that they're done.
And according to this article here, it says here the story has been updated. Additional information regarding the Extra 2 Muse Pro pre-order cancellation. So I'm pissed off.
Yeah.
Because I live in the US and I'm not getting an Insta360. I'm just not doing it.
No, exactly. It's too expensive.
And I just let you guys know, Devin, he used to be one of our co-hosts.
He's been around for a long time.
He's actually doing a
live stream,
1,000K live stream right now. He started this morning. It's going to go all night. He's giving away tons of prizes, and I'm even supplying some prizes for some Koss.
Yes,
a whole box full of headphones. And if you tune into his live stream, you'll be able to win them.
Yeah,
he's giving away. He worked with Garage Beer.
Yes, I heard.
He put a gaming computer into a Garage Beer cooler. I believe he's giving away. It's worth like over $3,000.
Oh, that's amazing.
Well, with RAM prices, we could say it's about $7,000 now.
I mean, I don't even know what you do about the RAM prices anymore.
And Devin's tuning in live from his one.
So is this like an Inception moment? Is this a podcast within a podcast?
Yeah, it is. It's a podcast within a live stream. He was going to join us live, but maybe
I'm assuming he's probably live streaming now.
Well, he is.
Yeah.
And I sent the link in Telegram. So if you're in our Telegram group, Dev.
Dev. We're calling you Dev.
We'll call you Dev now.
So hang on a second. I'm going to try and picture this in my head. So
he's live streaming.
He's streaming himself, tuning into our live stream. Is that what's Devin? Can you answer that question?
I don't know if he's even.
I don't know if he's
probably pretty busy, but it's Inception.
It's Inception. That's exactly right.
I guess I'll be Leonardo DiCaprio then.
Okay, fine. I'll be Ellen Page or whatever she's known as or he's known as now.
Hey, we don't discriminate.
We don't discriminate.
Don't say anything I'm gonna get canceled for.
Yeah, no.
We don't say anything.
No, we're trying to figure out what your setup is. Like, are you watching us while other people are watching you? That was our question, Devin. Because we're trying to like logistically picture what's happening here. Let's just so they can see us again. There you go.
Well, here we
Oh, there you go.
Or I gotta stop sharing.
So Devin,
so you're looking at us.
Yeah.
So you're watching us
while we're watching you, and people are watching Devin. This is crazy. This is why we did this today. For this exact reason. This is why we did our podcast with Jason and I were together.
But the reason why he does 1,000K is not just because he wants to give away stuff. He does.
Yeah.
He wants to have fun, and it's like a snapshot into his life. So if you follow him, it's really cool.
Yeah. Richard's on there too. He's just saying, yeah, we're in the same room.
Yeah, we're in the same room,
Richard.
And we'll pan around here if I can.
We'll pan. Jason's using his fancy camera. Look at this boardroom. Look at the room we're in. I feel like we've leveled up our
what's
podcast.
Interesting, if you look at our thumbnail, I think the thumbnail is like a board. It's like a
boardroom. Yeah,
that was
completely unintentional.
And that was not AI. I promise.
Yeah. So there we are. There you can see us.
What did Devin say? We're reacting to your stream live while everyone is watching.
Well, hey, Devin's team. How you going?
Hi, Devin's stream. But
Devin's stream. Yeah.
But check him out because he's doing not just for he's raising money. Devin, you're gonna have to type in the thing what you're raising money for.
He's raising money for everything.
But it's raising money for a good cause. So
you
can donate to his cause. And I think if you donate, he has certain tiers where he'll actually have to do something.
This is true.
Like last year was like he had to wear a costume.
This
and
is true.
I donated a bunch of money just to see him do it. It was really funny.
Where is Devin located again?
Missouri?
I think something like that. Yeah, something like that. Okay, sure. So Devin,
we're like this year, maybe.
If you donate $1,000 to Devin's live stream, he might, I don't know, run through the quad naked. Who knows?
He'll go streaking in the quad.
He'll go streaking in the quad, like old school style Will Ferrell.
Wow, he raised $1,300. That's what Extra Life. That's
Extra Life. That's right.
He's already raised $1,385.
That's pretty impressive.
Man, he's gonna beat that. He's gonna beat last year.
Absolutely. Yeah. So Devin,
I think the goal was $2,000, maybe.
That's absolutely correct.
But Children's Miracle Network. There you go.
There you go.
Well, last year it was something different. It was relief for like a company that.
I think he just tries to find worthy causes to donate money to, which is a very noble of you. Thank you very much, Devin, for doing that, buddy. But when we're done our podcast, flip over to Devin Does Tech on YouTube and have a look at his live stream. Don't be afraid to donate. We appreciate you guys watching us and
we're opening the box. He said if we raise $2,000, we open the box. What's the box?
I hope that's not a euphemism, Devin. But if it is, really impressive.
I mean, I've got a box right here. I mean,
so he has beaten his previous record of $1,183.
Wow,
that's incredible.
I thought it was around that last year. I think the goal was 1,000 last year. He went over it.
So Devin's already beaten his goal. I don't know how many hours Devin is into it. Did he start this morning?
He started this morning. I know. I gotta know if you subscribe and with notifications. I think he started pretty early. He's like a couple hours behind Ohio.
Yeah.
So I would say I think I saw something like 7, 8 o'clock this morning.
Wow.
I thought.
Wow. I would be afraid to live stream my whole day for like.
I wouldn't be afraid to do it because he's got cameras set up all throughout the house. It's an ordeal. Like he has to.
It's like a Big Brother house.
It is. But he's like in control of it. He must have. I don't know how he does it. I'm not that advanced. Hell, we struggle with one camera and 2 mics.
And it's just true.
But I would be scared that no one watched.
Yeah, that would be me too.
Like I'm walking in the house and I'm talking to nobody. People are gonna think I'm crazy.
I mean, I guess that's every vlogger's like nightmare that you do a video and no one watches it, right? So I mean we
average 10,000 views a stream, as you can tell.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean we're killing it right now. Like this is our best stream ever.
Actually, it's not bad.
It's actually not bad. Yeah, it's pretty good.
What I've noticed is for us, Sundays later.
Yeah.
Do better.
Yeah, Sundays at 6 has been a little bit better for us. I think
it's just summertime now.
It's summertime, summer hours, man, summer hours. But this and I know this has been a quite the experience here today. Like
it has been.
I honestly like setting this up in this boardroom was fun. While we figured out all of the logistics of how to do this. See, in the real world, we'd have a studio, we'd have assistants, and Jason and I would just rock up, and the stories would be shared automatically. Like we'd have our coffee.
Well, we'd have 3 other people in our party helping us out. Like,
yeah, like I mean, look, I'll be honest with you. The better, like in this, we even have a notepad and a pen,
and we got cups with nothing
in them. This is crazy. Like it. I mean, none of this is for us.
Well, if you ever watch MKBHD's like waveform,
absolutely.
He's got like 3 people like producing it while he's recording. So all he has to do is sit there and talk. We've got to like switch through screens because we're not prepared with multiple monitors.
Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. The fact that anyone can hear us and we can see that chat is definitely a win.
Yeah, I think that it. We talked to Barry on the show.
Yeah, last week. Barry
told me to be live, and honestly, I wasn't sure if I'd make it today.
Really?
I thought I was being catfished.
Oh yeah. So yeah, Jason's wife did ask him if Darren is real because I mean I could have been AI. I mean I'm pretty AI like generic white guy.
The amount of credits you'd have to have that many live streams.
This is true.
AI. I mean, you'd have to be worth a lot of money.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. I think it's funny that your wife thought that I was not real.
Devin, we already did, and they just broke.
Yeah.
But these are the Koss. They just snap off so you can get the new. Yeah, they snap off so you can put new.
New covers up.
Yeah.
They sound great. Actually, I'm shocked at how.
I'll be honest. So they're the retro ones.
These are the retro design. There we go.
These just wired headphones. Darren,
that is the Detroit Tigers logo from Cooperstown right here. This is a tiger, in case you're wondering. Detroit Tigers.
Why would you have a Detroit Tigers?
So my son,
you saw the Guardians.
No, I know, but my son's team is the Tigers, and the hat that they gave me is just way too big for my head. So I thought, you know what? Let's get a Tigers because that's their logo.
Why didn't you get a Guardians hat?
But that wouldn't support my son's team. That's a fucking, what is that, like a guy holding a fucking spear or something? What is that?
I think it's just a C.
Oh, it's just a C? I was like,
it's just for Cleveland.
I don't know.
They don't really have a logo.
This is Detroit Tigers. This is a Cooperstown Detroit Tigers hat.
And the only hat I have is the nothing hat.
That's pretty good.
But it may be worth money now.
And maybe, yeah, in the next couple of months.
I would rather just keep my head exposed to blind you guys with
absolutely
the shine from the sun. But what do you guys think of this?
Yeah, what do you guys think about the side-by-side in-person format? See,
should we do it more often?
Absolutely.
Suck it. He's not a Detroit Tigers fan.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think he's a Guardian.
Nor am I. I just like the hat. I just thought it was a cool hat to wear. But anyway.
But that guy saying suck it, he's a huge Cincinnati Bengals fan.
Oh, that's
huge Cincinnati
probably
Bengals
why.
fan. Yeah. And Michigan.
Last time
he loves Michigan.
Yeah.
To college.
All right, okay.
Wolverines. He's a Wolverines fan too. Yeah.
Wait a second. So what is it? Cincinnati, what's the Bengals?
The Bengals.
That's right. Is it a Bengal tiger?
Yeah, it's a Bengals title.
But is it a Bengal tiger? Is that what that stands for? Yeah. Oh, okay. So
let me ask you this. You said, what's the Guardians logo? I said it's a C.
No, but I don't think it is. I think like traditional, like the C is one of their designs, but I think the logo of the Guardians team is like a guy, like a fucking.
I don't think it is. It used to be Chief Wahoo, but they can't do that.
No, it's like a I don't know how to describe him. A guy standing.
What about the Browns? What the hell is a Cleveland Brown? What's a Brown?
That's true. Yeah, I just thought that was a shit.
I mean, they're not very good. That's what it means. It's shit.
That's what I thought. I mean,
nothing against people who like Browns. I mean, I watch the Browns. My family likes the Browns.
Yeah.
But the Bills and
well, we got Bills. We got okay.
Cardinals. No, we don't care about birds.
Actually, you know what? I do like the Twins hat. So the Twins was the team that the Guardians played against.
Yeah, but when you think of a mascot, I think of something scary. Like a tiger is scary.
I don't like the Blue Jay. The bird is stupid.
The Guardian. If you saw the big statue, it's kind of intimidating.
Yeah, true.
But a Cardinal's not intimidating.
Nor is a Blue Jay, bro.
Or is a Brown.
Or a Brown.
What the hell that even is? A Bengal though is pretty
tiger.
Cool.
See, this looks menacing. He's growling.
What's a twin?
I don't know. There's 2 of them in the same.
They have a dog. Okay, yeah, the dog house.
Dog.
Cleveland Browns.
Right.
Yeah, but still, then why do you call them Cleveland dogs?
It's a G with a wing.
Yeah, it's a G. A G. Guardian.
Okay,
yeah, but it's not a statue.
No, but at the stadium they had a statue of like a menacing-looking like figure.
I like this. Browns. It's a little dog emoji. That's so intimidating. Let me tell you.
Yeah, that's about as good as that team is.
Well, the problem is Darren doesn't come to Ohio very often.
No.
And it's a long drive.
It's a 6.5 hour drive, right. I think, all in up with a few stops in between.
And it was only about a 2-hour drive for me here. So
this is true. But yeah, like if we can do this again, we definitely will. Jason's going to come to Toronto next. That's the next.
Yeah,
the next
I do have a passport.
He has a passport, so
I can help put those fires out.
I'll give you a bucket.
A bucket.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we should do it again for sure.
Absolutely. But this has been fun. So thank you very much for everybody that's tuned in. We appreciate you guys chatting to us in the chat.
And the donations. You guys do not have to do that. We really appreciate that.
We have no idea where the donations go. We're still trying to figure that out.
Well, we did figure it out.
Oh, we did. That's right.
Figured it out. Yeah,
that goes to Jason's
well,
Instagram.
so we stream on 2 accounts, and the Tech Disruptors, you guys have to like and subscribe.
Yes.
We need to get over 1,000 on that.
We have to get monetized.
Yeah,
correct.
So the money, since we stream on my channel, the Tuna Tech channel, that is monetized. So it's still going to both of us.
Yes.
We're probably just going to reinvest it into Restream.
Yeah, we'll just go premium on Restream,
right.
And we can get rid of all the Restream branding. But
me and Devin can link up in Missouri and go live with you.
There you go. See, so Richard, Devin.
I think Sam's around there too.
Sam's around that area too. Yeah, somewhere around there.
Well, that's a long drive.
That's a long drive. Yeah.
I think I was going to go see Devin this year, his stream.
Yeah.
And it was like a 6-hour drive, and I'm like, I don't know.
It's like Toronto to Ohio.
But we had already set this up.
We had already set this up, yeah. But listen, again, check out Devin Does Tech on YouTube, and anyone else that's in the chat. Thank you very much for all your kind words, and we hope you like this format. We apologize for.
I hope you like the podcast in general.
Yeah. We apologize for the rough cut that we did here, but I think we sound pretty good. We'll check in post how it sounds. But listen,
post. Who's doing post?
Well, I usually I just watch it back. I go like, fuck.
We don't have any post.
I always watch the first 30 seconds and go, shit, did the music play?
We'll do what Sam does. We record it and we throw it out there.
We probably should pre-record a lot of our podcasts. There's a lot of inappropriate things that we say we probably should cut out. But that's the nature of a live podcast, people. That's what we do.
That's what we do. I don't want to pre-record it and then take things out. But anyways.
Anyway, yeah. So thank you very much for tuning into the Tech Disruptors podcast. Please like and subscribe. There's a button on your YouTube there if you're watching us on YouTube. Also check us out, Spotify, Good Pods, Apple Music, anywhere you find amazing tech podcasts. Check out Tuna Tech on YouTube, onecutReviews.com for your product reviews. And
thanks, Jimmy.
Thanks, Jimmy. Yeah. And we will be back next week, guys. Regular time, summer hours, 6 p.m. Sunday.
And if you guys like 6 p.m., leave comments even after the show. And if we'll keep it at 6 if it works out.
Yeah, if it works out for all of us, we like it. But yeah, thank you very much, Richard, all the guys that have been on our podcast, and Barry and all those guys. We appreciate you. We love you.
And Kevin and Andrew
Jimmy,
Stud. You guys are amazing. Seriously.
Yeah, thanks very much for tuning in, guys. We appreciate you, and we will catch you on the next one. Peace, guys.